Hey everyone, welcome along. Welcome to another chilled out music writing live stream with me, Luke. Hello. Welcome. Hello everyone in the chat. Henry says hi Luke, Capri Lord says hey, Binary says hi Luke, good morning Luke, hi, hello everyone, good morning or good evening depending on where you are in the world. I don't think we've streamed at this time before, but I like to try and mix it up so that to give people in different time zones an opportunity to tune in. Hi everybody, welcome along. Hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. We're going to try and make it even more lovely if that's possible. So, first things first. Let's do a little catch up. So, the first thing to say is, if you remember, those who caught the stream last time, we were like trying to make a nice sort of lo-fi chord sequence, and I think we succeeded. So since then, I sort of put it all together and tried to get like something approximating like a proper version of that. So I'll play you a little bit of that. So this is a kind of tidied up version of what we were playing with last time. Here you go. There we go, hopefully that's coming through now. Let's let that play for a moment. See if you can appreciate, see if you can hear the same chords that we were playing last time on the stream in there. Let me know what you think. So proud. Just Me Desi says, very floaty if that's a word. Of course it's a word. We're all about using odd adjectives to try and describe music on these streams. Petrovich says it goes well with this rainy weather. It's real sunny in the UK today. Interested to know whereabouts everyone is from. LeBlanc says I'll be playing my very first D&D session ever today. Slightly nervous for that. This will definitely chill me out. Capricorn says there's a snowstorm here, so this is a perfect stay inside and chill vibe. Amazing. Secret Emerald says getting Animal Crossing vibes. There's no high praise really. Claire T says, okay, someone explain lo-fi for me because I think I know what it is, but, well, look, I'm not the best person to explain it, but my impression and understanding is that the idea is you try and create like a very sort of simple, straightforward, usually instrumental song with a kind of hip-hop beat like this that just aims basically to sort of create a mood rather than what most music does, which is try to sort of like tell a story with melody and harmony and progression. So I think the idea with this genre of music is to just sort of create an ambiance. It's very, very into aesthetic. There's a lot of effects in lo-fi, like a lot of stuff put on to make stuff sound sort of crunched down, make it sound like it's playing on like an old like tape deck in the early 90s, that kind of thing, like sort of nostalgic kind of sounds. Matt Sutherland says, nighttime over here in New Zealand, but still pretty warm. Name's Nick says, hello from Florida at 6 AM here, and it's nice to see someone awake. Okay, alright, let's put a stop to that now. Cool. Okay. So since we last streamed, I've got another little update to show you folks, and that is I finally figured out how to create some slightly different sounds through the keyboard. So you're going to see some sort of like settings and stuff here. Hang on, bear with me a second I'm going to pop you on the starting scene thing for 1 sec. There we go. Okay, so one thing that's new is... Oh, sorry. Played the piano a bit by accident there. We got this new voice. What do you think? Pretty chill, right? Yeah, right. A lot more mellow, a lot more appropriate to the kind of vibe that we're going for. Fatima M says, and I was just starting to vibe. Sorry to interrupt, but hopefully Fatima will get the vibe back. So that's what we've got now. We've got this new mellow sound. We're not going to be using it the whole way through because a sort of classic piano sound, it's a little bit easier to identify like how harmonies and how melodies are working with something very clean. So we'll be using that. So for the most part, we will be using kind of the sort of more normal piano sound. So let me just swap you back for a second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so there we go. So now we've got our regular piano back. I know I can hear that as well. Malcolm Watt says, I live in Australia, so it's almost impossible to catch streams. I'm so happy. Oh, hi Malcolm. Welcome from Australia. Rory says, begone regular piano. Hey, we can't hate on the regular piano. It's gonna make our composing much easier and much nicer. So, final thing to show you is what we're working with today. So here is the beat that I have put together. I knocked this together this morning. I didn't spend ages on it. All I was trying to do was create like another sort of backing track for us to work with. So let's give it a listen. This is what we're going to be composing to today. So, yeah. So we've still got one note that's running kind of underneath, and in this case it's a G. There you go, you can hear that. So I think this is a little bit more spacey. It's a slightly different vibe from the last thing we had. But yeah, I just knocked this together in Logic Pro with some pads and a whole load of effects. But yeah, I didn't spend ages on it. But hopefully we can make something that is nice with it. Let's pause that for a second. Actually, let's not pause it. Let's here come the many headphones. So we're in G here. You can probably hear that. So we have all of the chords in G available at our disposal. So our job is to come up with something that just sounds nice. Basically, that's it. try a G minor. Okay. That sort of fits. It sounds like really sad, obviously. I think maybe major. Working in the major is maybe nicer. Okay, so let's pause the music there for a minute. Okay, cool. So basically, anything we come up with that's in the key of G, hopefully, will sound good with that, because the drone that's going underneath it is G. So we've got that gives us loads of options. Daniel Sanchez is in the chat suggesting just one E minor, which sounds like this. So that might be nice, yeah? So maybe starting out there. The last thing we did was in C, but we actually started with a D chord, if you recall, and then back to C at the end. So yeah, Flossman suggests G7 as well. Marty Gionis in there with the G major 9th suggestion. I like that, Marty, because it sounds real crunchy. It sounds like a real messed around, real knocked around chord. So let's try that E minor. We're gonna have to make that quite a lot spicier. That's where we want to end up. That's an E minor 7th. Spicy, not spicy sad. This is spicy sad. That's quite a lot. That sounds much nicer. Like, Sounds pretty nice, right? So let's use that as our starting point. Why not? Loads of suggestions in the chat. Henry suggests G minor, D minor, C minor, and then an inversion of C minor. That could work. Let's just have a look at that. D minor, C minor, and an inversion of C minor. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that comes back quite nicely. Yeah, we've got a lot of options. Let's go back to that. Let's try that Marty's suggestion, the G major 9th. So that is a G major chord. Now the 9th in G is an A, so we've got to fit an A in there. That's lovely, right? Got time for that. So, but we need to also fit in the major 7th, which is here. So what we would have there is something like this. Oh yeah, got a lot of time for that. That's lovely, isn't it? That's nice. Cool. Let's see how that sounds coming off the that E minor that we had before, E minor 7th even. Yeah, sounds good. We're going too high, I think. So let's maybe try and move those notes down a little. Daniel Sanchez points out with the G in the bass, the right hand can safely play a B minor 7th, exact same pool of notes. You're quite right. In fact, what happens if we just move to a B in the right hand here? Yeah, that's nice. What are we dealing with there? We've got, that is a B minor 7th. Here's the B minor. There you go. But we're making it a 7th. Spicy, not spicy sad. We're going down 1 to get that A on the top. We can get 2, in fact, if we play it down here as well, which is nice. That's cool. That's cool. Let's get that in the mix. Right, but we were going to move that G major 9th chord down a little, weren't we? So, just remind myself where we were. There we go. There's the chord. So, we should probably hit this here. Yeah, that's better. So, the way that I like to figure out inversions is just to basically walk down and move 1 note at a time. So that's another option. If we move this top note here down, what will we have there? Now that is starting to get, as we get lower, things get more and more muddy. Tones get harder to distinguish. You can probably hear that sounds a little, the qualities of that are a little less clear than they are here. But maybe, what if we just move everything up an octave, which is yeah, that's nice. Flossman says, Mr. Luke, hope you're okay that I'm just noodling with my guitar along with you. Of course, that sounds awesome. I think here, I think that was the right middle ground here for that chord. So then let's move the E minor 7th that we had. So that can be just here. See, everything sounds better. Daniel Sanchez points out that that was sounding a bit One Day More. Was it? Where was I? Hang on, I'm lost now. Oh yeah, I can hear it. One day more. I don't think we're quite in the right key. Maybe. Another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. My soul belongs to God. I know I made that bargain long ago. Lovely. Okay, so what have we got so far? Yeah. I wonder if we can spice up that E even more. Just me, Desi13 says, Theatre Kid mode engaged. Flossman says, I have a secret to tell. I've never seen Les Mis. That's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's so easy to remedy. The correct way to enjoy Les Mis is to have me frantically explain the entire plot to you, and then watch the live show or one of the concert recordings. I think Les Mis, because it's so long and the plot is quite complex, I think it's one of those things that is better when you know the plot already, like going to see a Shakespeare play. I think it's better if you know what's coming up, weirdly. I think it's kind of spoiler proof. Right, where were we? So here is our E minor 7th chord. So let's just try and mess around with that, because it feels not basic. It sounds lovely. Basic's an unfair word. It sounds too strong, I think. For the kind of music we're writing, I think it's too deliberate. It's very like, you know, it's kind of sinister. More so if we take away the 7th. you know, it's a bit in your face. It's a bit in your face. Which I don't think we want. So let's keep the 7th in there to soften it, but maybe there's something else we can do. Let's play it up here, just so that we can hear everything a bit clearer. So let's try doing some stuff to this. Let's try a suspended 4th. What would that? Ooh, what would that be though? In a minor key, maybe that wouldn't make sense. It would be like this. That sounds nice. Is that also going to fit though, going to the G major 7th chord that we have? Well, only one way to find out. Doesn't not fit. Oh, hey, look! And look where that's brought us. That's brought us to the exact same notes. The exact same notes that we were playing in the next chord. Look at that, in the right hand. Which is the same note as the B. Interesting. 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 Daniel Sanchez suggests a nice progression could be E, A, B, D. Shep says, is this more lo-fi stuff or something else? Yeah, I think we're going more lo-fi stuff. If you've just joined the stream, here's the beat that we're working to one more time. So this is what we're trying to compose to. In fact, let's try the few chords that we've got so far with this. Where are we? That's nice. Quite liking that D major in there. So this is that's the G major 9th. That fits. That sounds nice. I don't know if we found the best. I don't know if we found the best like order for it. I feel like maybe that's where we should end up. There's that E. What if we start on the B? Go to the E. Okay. Sorry. Okay, alright. Did he just do a KK slider grunt? Says Shep B. Cool. CH says, I like how this is different to everything else we've heard from you. Oh, well, thanks. But, you know, there are certain commonalities. It's all to do, all music in any genre is just nice. Just nice chords, man. That's what I'm so into. Okay. So where were we? We were trying to spice up this. Trying to spice up this E, weren't we? And we were trying that with suspended fourth. What I'm doing there is the E, then to the G, then down to D in some form. That's D major, and then back up to A minor. I don't love it. I don't love it. Henry suggests F major 7th into that E, then into the G, then into a major. Cool, let's try that. F major 7. Where were we? F major 7th into that E, then into the G, then into G major. Oh, sorry, then into A major, not a major. Let's try that from the top. That sounded quite nice. Sounded like a solid suggestion. Where were we? Solid suggestion. Into the E, then the G, then the A major. It's pretty nice. Sorry. Into the E minor 7th, then the G, then A major. Lizzie Findlay says, anyone know what time signature the beat is in? I think it is 4/4 and 73 beats per minute. That's from memory, but I'm pretty sure it's that. It's 73. I'm pretty sure it's 73. That's nice, what we were just playing. I quite like that. Let's try starting on... Let's try starting on A. That was pretty nice. What was I doing there? Oh, sorry. Oh, lost it. Hang on, what was I doing? That's as A. Starting on A minor. It's an A minor 7th. If we like this sequence, we can mess with this stuff. D, G, and then the E, I think. Don't hate that, don't hate that. Daniel Sanchez says the Aurora Borealis picture on the shelf is so pretty. That is, in fact, it is not the Aurora Borealis, not at this time of year, localised entirely within my kitchen. It's a picture of Pup, the great band Pup, performing. It's a photo by their photographer, Amanda Fote, who's a great gig photographer. You should follow her. If you're into sort of like music and live music, you should follow her on Instagram. The stuff is great. Okay, right. Where were we? We were with that A minor. Up to the D. G. Now that is... quite nice. It does have Flossman says, I tried A major 7th to D minor on my guitar and it was good. A minor 7th to D minor. Yeah, I've got time for that. How does that sound if we put it into what we were just playing? Okay, so here's what I want to do now. Here's what instinctively I'm desirous to try, is to try this sequence: A minor, D major, G major 9th, E minor 7th. I want to try that over the beat, just to see if it sort of fits and sounds okay. I like some of those chords more than others, but if we generally like that sort of, if we think that at its core that is a nice feeling, then we can sort of try and experiment with and try and like modify some of those chords a little bit, trying to like knock some of them sideways. So yeah, we can try that. Okay, right, let's try the let's put the beat back in. Hang on, I'm gonna double headphone it. Everyone likes it when I wear multiple headphones. This is not a good look. Where were we? Where were we starting? A minor. Yeah. Nope, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good to me. How did we feel about that? Were we like, was that like a hard pass or sounding okay? Let me know your opinions on that sequence. For my money, I thought it sounded nice. My favourite chord is that G, absolutely. And my least favourite chord is that E minor 7th. I don't think I want to change it too far, but I do just want to try and mess with it a little. Ooh, what did I just play there? Oh, that's the A. That is the, gosh, what is that? That is the A9 sus4 that we were featuring last time. Is there room for it in this sequence as well? It's a very different sequence in a different key. But maybe if we because here's okay, all right. Here's the thing. I think if we do this A minor and then the G. Now, I think your ear is really expecting to hear this. The E minor 7th, maybe even higher, because that's where your ear is going, to this higher G. Your ear really wants to go to that, and I don't completely want to give your ear everything it wants. I don't want to meet all of your ear's demands. So once more. That's what your ear wants. It means that this chord sequence has quite a lot of travel, quite a lot of direction, quite a lot of purpose, I think. But I wonder, if we, what if we try and land instead on those high notes, but instead of giving you the E in the bass, what if we land on that A? Is that going to sound like hot garbage? Let's find out. Oh. Yep, hot garbage. We've got a hot garbage situation. It's alright, it's alright. You don't know till you try. No, that's not right either. I want to walk it down somewhere, but where? Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Claire T says, I don't want to meet all of your ears' demands. Quote Luke Westaway, denying your ears 2020. Meffy to go back with another chord suggestion. Meffy to go, you always suggest such great chords. That's a nice one. A minor 7th. That's it. A minor 7th, that's where we were. D7, we weren't playing a 7th, but we easily could. G major, that's got a 9th in it, but is essentially G major 7th. And then, whoa, B7 sus4 over E. And then B7 over E. Alright, let's decode that, shall we? Let's take that step by step. So what are we dealing with there? The B7 sus4, so let's break that down. That's a B major chord, so that's a start. We're going to knock that around a lot. So we're taking it to a 7th to start with, and then a suspended 4th. Let's move that up here, and then let's move that up here. But then we're putting an E in the bass. Yep, like it. And then change that to a regular, straightforward B7. This is Meffy to go's suggestion. So yeah, so change that to a... still with the E in the bass. Maybe if we try playing that That's what we're suggesting, this movement. Well, let's try putting it in. I just need to remember how to get to it. So we were here with the A minor. Oh yeah, that's interesting. That is denying your ears something that it wants, but not leaving your ears completely unsatisfied. That feels like a second go round situation. So let's try making it a second go round situation. So the first time round, your ears get what they want. I meet their demands with this E minor 7th, because that's, yeah. But then the second go round, we go. By this point, you know what you're expecting. Yeah, it's nice. It's still got quite a lot of it's a real complicated chord, but and yet for all that, it still has. I still feel like it's got quite a lot of direction, quite a lot of travel. It's like da 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 da. That would sound real good, incredibly loud, like playing Andrew WK style, in like. Marty Giona says maybe do a B flat 7 going to the A instead of the B7. Yeah, let's give it a go. Instead of the B flat 7 going to the A instead of the B7. Where was the B7? B flat 7 going to the B flat 7 going to the A, B flat 7. Flossman says, "Oh, Andrew WK would be great. In these times, one must party." Names Next says, "I almost worry these beautiful chords may get drowned out by the beat." I am with you. I register that concern, Names Next, but I don't think we need to worry too much. It's all going to be there, even if it's so subtle. All those notes are going to be represented. You're going to be hearing it all, even if it's really sort of, buried in the subconscious. Okay, so I like this. And then the denial. But then where do we go? Ooh, F would be a surprise. Accidentally moved us back into the key of C there, which is not the plan. How about we could go or Kuma says the ending should be C though, I think. I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't be. I think we need a C in there, because that sounds really nice. Maybe the second time round we could make that, we could play that C9. Sorry, no, that's not a C9. What is that? C6. Maybe we could play that. Maybe we could play that. Maybe we could work that in the second time round. Doesn't sound awful. Let's try going to that C major 9th at the end. I quite like that. That's pretty dramatic. I think we may have inched for one chord further. Daniel Sanchez suggests an E7 might not be a bad place to go. It would bring the melody from the D sharp to D natural. Lucas Ferguson says maybe go to a C major 7th, but keep in the same key so it acts as an interrupted cadence. Yeah, I think C major 7th was that's where we just ended up. So let's try playing that so far through and see how we like it. I think we may have inched one chord along. Giving your ears what they want. Yep. This sequence still has loads of travel and emotion, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't be worrying too much about that. Now where would be a wild place to go from here? F. All right. We can hit that. We don't need that E. I don't know if we need that E. What if we do this? Let's just play it through and get to the end and just try and hear where it wants to go. Daniel Sanchez suggests a G sharp diminished may be wild enough. Might be pretty wild. What's that? Oh, thanks for writing out the notes, Daniel. What's that? D flat. It's quite wild. Although Mephi to go votes for it. E flat, G, B, D flat. Oh, well, maybe that was supposed to be the next sequence. Oh, Danny says sorry, what you're looking for is okay, here we go. Oh. Sorry, I shouldn't be making the chat like map out chords for me. That's supposed to be my job, you know. So how does it sound if we go to there? Let's just fix it in my mind where we are. Okay, so we're like... Oh, that is pretty wild. That's got some craziness to it. It's a bit unhinged. Maybe too much. Your mileage may vary, I would say, on that one. It's cool. That's probably the way to play it. Let's hear it once more through. I want to give it the fairest shake I can, because I feel like that is a very elegant place to play that. So let's give that the old college try. Sorry. It is cool. It is cool. I think it's too strong jazz. I think I can hear it. I can make sense of it. I can make sense of it, but I just think it's too... I feel like it's maybe just too much maybe just too much for left turn. I don't know, but it is cool though. Let's keep it in the back pocket. Reaching for that A. That could be here. Interesting. Just catching up with the chat. Hobby Harry says, I like the contrast of the dramatic chords with what sounds to me like suggestions of rain falling and grass growing, a balance of light and heavy, static and flow. That's cool, that's cool. Lizzie Findley says, just loving everyone vibing on the chat. Henry says that E flat 7, that E flat 7 flat 5 resolves nicely into D major. We need to, I'm not not sure that's exactly what was being described there, but that's nice. How does that come off the A, the C that we've been playing with? I mean, that's nice. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not entirely sure what I'm playing there. That's a nice place to play that. I mean, that gets us back to C. That gets us back to G. If indeed we want to end up there. Maybe that could be the ninth again. Oh, sorry. That has a lot in common with a major seventh. That sounds not terrible. Henry says, I think the C should move up to a D flat for it to be that E flat 7 flat 5. Not entirely sure. Chords are hard. Chords are hard, man. I completely agree. You're right. You're absolutely right there. The C should move up to a D flat. So... Sorry. Where are we? Come on, Luke. Pull it together. There we are. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, right. All right. Let's. We've been very, very theory heavy. Let's back away from that a bit and just play through and just try and hear what we've got so far. Mostly, I just compose by ear. So let's just hear what we've got. Okay. Nice. And then I love this for the second go round. This little figure. I'm sorry. We're here first and then to the C. Yep. Yep. Sorry. This is a highly scientific process I call holding the shape and going through every chord, every permutation in the left hand until you find something that sounds nice. What if we just... not enough. Not spicy enough. lost the shape of that chord. No. I think the answer is more straightforward. There we go. Hey. Maybe D was the answer. Let's try that. Let's. There we go. What if we go? Okay. Let's try adding in that D. Lucas Ferguson says, I still maintain that B minor ninth works best after C9. Let's try that. Did we already try that? I think we did, but let's try it, because have we put together? We haven't put together a B minor 9. And then the add in the ninth, which is a C. Yep. Maybe it's this. Maybe that's just a little too jarring. So maybe if we soften it. Oh, Luke Ferguson says I definitely meant B9, not the minor. Although, you know what? I thought that sounded not terrible. We can make it. We can. Hang on a sec. Hang on a second. I was missing the ninth there. Gosh. Took a little while. But we're there. Where are we going from there to the G? Yeah, it's nice. That's going to be a hard chord to remember, I'm going to be honest. We've got to keep the ninth. Maybe we don't need the... Or, Luke, you could just pull your socks up and remember it. Remember where that is. Okay. Yeah, that is nice. That goes nice. Okay. Now, can I find it? Again, that's the question. Let's answer that question by testing my skills. Is that right? What's that? Yeah, it's nice. Maybe there's an even... Maybe we could play it even that low. Gosh, there just aren't enough fingers. And then maybe we move the G down. That could work. Yeah, that's sounding pretty. No, that's not right. Come on, Luke. There it is. Ooh, okay. Kathleen Lennon says, this is so lovely to listen to while I work on some art. Thank you for a chilled Sunday. You're so welcome. Mephi to go makes a good point. We should always consider the pad underneath, or we might put something together that sounds a bit off. That's while sounding okay working without. That's absolutely true. So yeah, that is the G note drone that we've got going. That we're going to put this over. So let's hear that, because yeah, we've got to occasionally check in to make sure that everything we're playing sounds okay with that. We know this does. We've tested this already. Yep, this is known. It is known. There might be a delay here as I'm playing, sorry if there is. Sounds okay so far, but what about when we do this complicated stuff? Sounds better up here. Sorry. I think we just about get away with it, you know. I mean, that is pushing it. this note here. I think we just about get away with it. Just me, Desi13 says, this stream has been super motivating for some reason, and I've been super productive so far this morning. Thank you. Ah, you're so welcome. I'm glad it's boosting you along. Where were we going? There we go. I just remembered in time. I don't know. Let me try that, but in the minor variation. I think the minor sounds nice. Come on, Luke. Yeah, the minor. I think the minor variation of that is nicer. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Got crazy headphone hair there. Right. Just doing this so that I can play without the delay. So here's what we've got so far. Here's what we've got so far. Sequence is nice, but this is still feeling abrupt. This feels like its own thing. This feels like its own thing there at the end. So maybe what we need to try and do is maybe like suggest a whole new sequence. So if we're coming in of, where are we coming in of? Okay, let's reverse it. So we go, instead of going like this, we go straight there, and then down to C, because that is going to come nicely off this. And then by replacing it, we can go back to that. Potentially. Let's just try that through. I think we need to cram in a few more. So like land on the C, not go to the C second, potentially. Okay. Okay, hey, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Let's make that stronger. So that is... Why is that different? That is just a straightforward B major chord. Stick the ninth in there. So now we're back to major. Depending on where we play it. A lot of trial and error here, but that's fine. Oh no, sorry. Oh gosh. I don't think we want that seventh in there. Man, we're through the looking glass now, folks. Okay, hang on. We're losing. Maybe it's nice to just suggest the B there by just gracing it with the left hand here. Okay, there's something. Maybe that wants to go to... Just trying different orders now. No. What can I move here to make this into a B chord? Ooh. Okay, we may have found something. I want it to go da da da. There it is. Bring us home. Checking with the chat. There was a lot of noodling. Okay, we got a few suggestions in there. Daniel Sanchez suggests going G to the F. F to go B7 sus4. Henry reckons E flat 6 flat 5th or E flat 7 flat 5 after the C. Have a nice cheesy downward movement. Doesn't sound amazing winding back on that G. That sounds nice though. That F sharp in there with the where to after that? Trying everything at this point. I can hear where it should go. I just can't find the chord yet. But we'll get there. Daniel Sanchez, just maybe try A major. Yeah. Let's try. Sounds like the very end of In the End, you know, that Linkin Park. maybe it is. Could it be that? Could it be an E9 that we're looking for? There's only one way to find out. That sounds cheery, right? Hobby Harry says, it's okay, let go, keep looking. Don't worry, we're not giving up the search. I think that E has real potential. Too much. But again, what are we looking at there? Now that, we were playing that earlier. So now we're talking about moving to this. Well, let's just try it. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. But is this gonna sound all right? Is this gonna sound all right all over this G thing that we've got? I don't know. I think this will. That does sound. That's a lovely chord, but it's going to be over this. Will that hang together? I don't know. But I'm happy with. I love that sound. Where does it want to go? Maybe it wants to go here. But that's... Yeah, I mean that's what I'm hearing in my head. But I don't know. I'd be very surprised if that works over this. Okay, let's just figure out some options and then we'll try it with the beat. How's about this? We don't go anywhere. We just leave it there. Let's see how that goes back to what we were playing in the beginning. That could work. So where are we? We are the mods. Gosh. Okay, come on, Luke. No. Sorry. Oh no, that was right. There we go. Sorry, I was hitting that C. I should have been there. Leave it and back to, or back to. Okay, let's hear these chords over the G pedal that we got, because we know that things like this work. This is all safe. Sorry if there's a delay here. Shouldn't be too bad though. A minor. Without the 7th, perhaps. Maybe the major. No, it's not right. I think it might be a B situation. Sorry. Oh. That's it. Nearly there. Come on. No, no. Where are we ending up? Where are we finishing, man? Come on. Okay, I think we just closed the loop. I think we just closed the loop, potentially. Potentially. Miss Kuchiku says, take a shot every time he says sorry. Yeah. This has been a real hard one, I gotta be honest. That feels like it's where it is headed naturally. I think that sounds nice. Henry says that E chord is really hard to resolve from. You are so right. But I think we got it by doing some gymnastics. I mean, you could describe this chord, I suspect, a number of ways. My inspiration was play an E in the right hand and then play something that's not an E in the left hand. And then just back to the... And then back, we end on the C major 7th. We could keep the 9th in there. Sorry, said it again. keep the D, keep the ninth, and then that should go nicely back to the, yeah, what we were doing before. Okay, let's tidy this up. Yep. Okay. Henry says, yeah, that meets the silky quota. Right, that's what we're hoping for. That's the quota we want to hit. It's the most important quota of all. Okay. Yep. Now the timing on that is a bit Daniel Sanchez, this might be a stretch. E major, E minor, A minor, D minor, G7, and then finally C. Yeah, that worked. Angela Sanchez says, can you play a D in the bass instead of F sharp? So that's when I'm doing this, presumably. Bet I can. Great suggestion. Maybe I can play both. No, just one. Let's try it with the Yeah, that could be cooking. That could be cooking. We can stick that on the barbecue. Oops. Can't see that on the barbecue. Okay. So still need to neaten up exactly how this ends. Because we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is all kinds of ambiguous. All kinds of ambiguous. I just want to hear it through because it's got a real sort of... It doesn't go at all where you're expecting, and that actually makes it quite hard to play. It means your left... Angela Sanchez points out it means your left hand does the F sharp, B, D, C. Yeah, that's true. Which gives it a bit of movement. All right. No. Come on. My favourite chord. There it is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then the second time, your ear is denied what it wants to get, because it goes like this. Into C. Oh gosh, but that's mysterious. It's making me all sorts of uncomfortable with how unresolved it is. But that's good, right? Just need to play it once through, get it stuck in my head. I'm just trying different one. Okay, we're nearly there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's hear it with the beat, shall we? I'll do my level best here, folks. I'm going to stop streaming in 10 minutes, but I want to get this through a few times. Fingers all over the shop today. Fumbled it at the end there. Got a weird vibe to it. Here's my only remaining question. Yeah, that is wild. Here's my only question. So we end here, and then we go. I want to get back to here, and it doesn't not go. I just wonder if there's something that can be done. You know, it might be as simple as that. Just whack in a chromatic in. Let's try that. This is so... This has such an odd vibe to it in that second half. Sorry, lost my place there. Just going to play this through round a lot now, but once we're going to play it through round a few times. Once it's kind of a bit more locked in my head, which will take me a few goes, then we'll swap out the keyboard and see how it sounds with the kind of mellow keyboard sound that we did at the top of the stream. That's why that sounds so trippy, but I like it. Oops, missed the last chord there. I think, you know what, I do like going down to this D at the end, but I think I prefer coming back up here, so we go... What do? We go... Yeah, I think I just prefer coming back to that for that sort of like slightly off-kilter kind of vibe. What's the last chord again? Oh yeah, it's that E. So much going on in my head right now. That's why I love doing this stuff. It uses your whole brain. There's no room for anything else, any other nonsense. Including narrating what I'm doing, apparently. Which is useful for a live stream, right? Yep. That little headache says these streams are a real art block cure for me. Perfect tempo to sketch and shade to. Henry says, I really like that last bit. It's so fresh. Jolie Lewis, and this has such a different vibe. Almost feels off kilter at times. Unexpected. Message to Ghost is really lovely. I got so much done during the stream. Sewn on a button, folded my laundry, and ironed my shirts that have been laughing at me from a laundry chair for a week. Emily Price says that sounds so relaxing yet trippy and unsettling. Cool. All right. Let's a few more times, and then we'll try the vintage sound. In fact, you know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try the vintage sound now. Why wait until I can play it perfectly? I'm not going to be able to play it perfectly. Let's not delay. All right, I'm putting you on the starting soon thing just for a second while I change the setting. And we're back. All right, now you should be getting some mellow vibes. Yep, there they are. Cool. All right, so we're going to play that same thing. Just playing it through for my own benefit. Sounds pretty neat. So Mephi to go says, I wonder how it might sound if you octave your right hand one up. Well, let's find out. Sounds nice. Suddenly a lot more Legend of Zelda-y, which is obviously always a plus. You can probably pick out some of these melodies a bit better. I wonder if I should keep down here in the left. I like that, but let's hear it down here again. Okay, I'm going to say, just for the purposes of the stream today, let's keep it down here, because it just feels like it fits the mood a bit better. When I'll try and make like something nice out of this that I like, you know, like a proper MP3 that you can listen to like I have with the last one we did. I'll try and make that out of this, and definitely I'll have something going on a little bit higher, like a bit of melody to sort of latch onto. So I'll definitely do that. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna say keep it down here. It was worth trying, for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's try and play over that. wild. Accident there. Sounded nice. Here we go. Murphy to Go says the melody line never leaves that B to E range. Yeah, which it completely utilises. Yeah, that's right. I think everything gets used in this gap. Henry says it also sounds very nice on guitar as well. Man, I would not like to play some of these chords on guitar. The voice of Todd says another wonderful tune. Well done, Luke and chat. Best bunch of people on here. And Grugger Dugger who says the new piano tune suits the beat perfectly. Alright, let's try and play it a few more times. Mellow, right? Cool. Oh, Henry says, don't worry, it's just a guitar sound on my piano. I'm not that talented. I'm sure you are, Henry. Emily Price says, if people have been drawing during the stream and would be comfortable sharing, I think it would be amazing to share on social media somewhere. And Claire T says, I feel like I live in a futuristic underwater base after listening to this. I mean, isn't that the dream of all music, that it conjures that exact sensation? There's a lot going on here in the right hand, I'm sure you can see. I'm so glad I'm going to have a written record of this, because otherwise I'm really not sure I'll be able to remember it. But we do, so it's fine. That's where it should end. Once more through, and then I think we'll have to call it. Sorry. I think that's going to do it, folks. I think that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased with that. It's a real satisfying feeling. It's a real satisfying feeling, like, because I that beat and the backing track, I made that like an hour before we started streaming, so I hadn't really given much thought to it. I haven't written a lot in G. I was really conscious that I wanted to come up with something that wasn't just like a transposed version of the thing we did last time, beautiful as that was. I wanted to, I wanted it to be different. I wanted it to feel different. Yeah, and I was very, like, the way we came up with that ending, I'm not sure we would have come up with that if we went by if we looked up like what are some traditional chord sequences in G. I think if we'd done that, if we'd looked something up, we wouldn't have found it, and we only really found that sequence by kind of following our ear, finding out that we had kind of gone astray but refusing to change it anyway, and just trying to kind of make it come halfway home. Those are the best words to have to describe that chord sequence. Claire T puts it much nicer. She says, "My ears are entirely satisfied, and yet their expectations were denied." Yeah, that's very much what I was going for. And thank you so much, everyone in the chat. Thanks for all of your great suggestions, chord suggestions. They really got me through. This guy, masterful suggestion. Yeah, another great stream. Thanks so much. I will. I'll put the. I'll try and make it into something proper if I get time before next time. And if I can remember the chords. Thanks so much, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy. Weird times, but it's cool. It doesn't mean that relaxation can't be found. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday or Saturday or wherever it is, whatever time zone you're in. Take it easy and see you next time. Goodbye.